Hello everyone, this is Mark Johnson and I'm here to show you some of the California Search and Rescue Data Portal. So we'll just do an overview and show how data can be entered. Up at the top are the different tabs that allow you to navigate around. This is important. Here's a link to, if you have any questions, please send an email to sarstats@caloes.ca.gov. Here, this logo will get you to the Cal OES Search and Rescue page. And then down here is a map showing search and rescue activity. Right now, we just have 2 test events up in the north. One of them was a rescue and one was a search. And then we've aggregated the total hours that volunteers have served. And that's an important part because that's partly what this effort on the data portal is about, to better understand your operations and help decision makers allocate resources appropriately. So for the mission information, we've got some text to help out with the initial entry. Again, the SAR stats at caloes.ca.gov in case you have any questions or comments, which we certainly would appreciate. And then I'll just go ahead and enter in some quick information to walk you through how this works exactly. So that's the date. We'd really like the time to be as accurate as possible. Let's make this another search, most common. And then the county, let's say it's in Nevada County. The team, one thing, we do not have all the teams. Most of the MRA teams are on. If you don't see your team, please go down to the bottom and just type in T not listed, and then you will see for the next field is where you can type in the team name that you'd like, or if the team name up above is not accurate, please type that in too. So this ask was the search within your county, how many searchers were involved, how many hours total, and then an optional field that's not required is how many operational periods there are. So let's say 2. Let's just say there's 1 subject, and it was a male, age 50. He was in good fitness, and he had good experience. So for gender, for subject 2, obviously, if we only have 1, you can just go through the various subjects and until you come to category. So let's say that this gentleman was out fishing. The area was wilderness, and it was in a national forest. He had no mental issues, but you can see you can choose a number of different ones, and his mental capability was normal. And he was found, let's say, by a canine team, and he was found well, thankfully. None were dead, none were injured, and there were none left out there. Let's say the subject was not injured, and there were thankfully no rescue injuries, but we did use, let's say we used a helicopter. So there are multiple aircraft that could be used if you needed. So comments, we'll just put something, comments, mission, and then the name of the mission. Here you can attach a file if you want to include an AAR, a photo, some other type of form. So this location is your initial planning point. So if you have a national grid that you use, UTM, lat long, you can type those in. We'd like for it to be as specific as possible. So we appreciate you taking your time. It'll make it even more effective. So here's Nevada County, and if we zoom in more, we can also change to satellite, and let's say that the person is right there. We moved it, and submit entry. We get a green sign, that's good. And let's say we're doing this a couple of days after, so we have information on the found subject, the little bit of instructions up at the front. Thankfully, this is quite a bit shorter. The mission number needs to match what we previously entered so that the two can be linked. So that's very important, and it's written right here. Say we found the same day, but we just found the person at night. Right now, I'm just using rough information. We hope that you will be as accurate as you can be. And he was mobile and responsive. He didn't signal. And comments. Something similar. Last one. Again, you can attach a file. Same location opportunities as far as searching, and we're in Nevada County, California, not Arkansas. And in order to see what's going on, let's X out of that. And let's put this person way far to the east. It just shows that better on the map for us. But again, be as accurate as you can. You can use a satellite using US National Grid or some other coordinate system is probably the most preferred. So we get a green light there. So we're all set on that mission. But as it turns out, we needed to edit a little something. So this is where the edit and a little bit of analysis can be done. Down here at the bottom are your tools. This will show you what layers are available. The legend, you can draw on this map and also measure. Then after you do that, if you want to print, you can. Here's some of the different base maps that Esri offers, which includes OpenStreetMaps and topographic maps. Then here's an attribute table. This will show you all the information in kind of a tabular format. And this is actually where you can export information right here to CSV. And that will be detailed in a later video. But if we close that down, the Smart Editor is what we're looking for. So all you need to do is just click on the event that you were wanting to edit, and it actually picked up two. You can see two, but this is the mission that I wanted to edit. And let's say that I just miscounted, so there's actually 16 people. So go to save, and if you do hit delete, there is a dialog box that pops up and says, are you sure you want to delete this? So don't get too worried about that button. Then the last tab up here is a SAR discussion area. I'm not sure how well this is going to go over. I just thought I'd throw it in as a bonus. It's a typical posting board where we have 3 topics that are already set up: mapping, communications, and IC. So if you want to share something that you found, or if you have a question for others, that's a possibility. And over here on the right, you can start a new topic, certainly. So if we go back to the mission dashboard, notice, hey, all that work that we did, not there. Well, we just need to refresh the page. In later version, we may be able to address that, but that's something that you shouldn't be too worried about, because then when it comes up, our search graph has changed, we've made it onto the map, and our hours have changed also. So thank you very much for all that you do. Again, up here at the top is a link to email sarstats@caloes.ca.gov, and we will answer any questions that you have, and as needed, we'll put out other videos to help people learn the data portal. Thank you.